Down here is a couple books on history. There's a book on libraries, history of libraries, and history of secondary education in Canada, I think, and then this one too, Educating Canadians, another book on history of education. Here's some random supply teacher stuff that I had like a while ago. Physics textbooks, like teaching physics, teaching secondary education. These books I had at my teacher's college. Just a teaching textbook. Language education. Oh, I guess I should do this one. So here's a little, I don't know what culture that's from, but some kind of, I don't know if it's Caribbean. The big shields like that, I wonder whether that's African, but I don't know. But that's just another little shelf decorator. So there's some curriculum textbooks. Feminist Classroom. I remember reading that a while ago, and I thought it was just common sense in there. Nothing really radical, just common sense. And like not treating boys and girls differently in your classroom, and just kind of very commonsensical things. Of course, it's old, so maybe the stuff it was writing about at the time was relevant, but not today. Some other random ones. There's Marva Collins, is a good author on education. There's Frank McCourt, wrote a couple things on education. And some other random books here. And of course, John Dewey. I've got all my John Dewey stuff in the corner here, although, let me just see what this is. Oh yeah, that's a book on teaching English education. Like literature, teaching literature. So, I'm not necessarily an advocate of John Dewey, but he has such a profound influence on the American education system that you can't not be curious about where all that came from in his roots. So, there's quite a few things on John Dewey. So here's a book on John Dewey's foundations. A couple books on, these aren't really John Dewey ones. I guess that should be moved over. Here's John Dewey on experience, nature, and freedom. Child and the school. Actually, it should be child in the curriculum, the school and society. I read this actually for a master's class, and I don't remember what was in it, though. And here's, of course, a whole 5-volume set on early John Dewey. The stuff that's important in here is some of his foundational stuff, like where he gets his ideas from. So, like Spinoza or Hegel or whatever. And then there's just a textbook, science textbook. That's it for education bookcase.